раскрою карту немножко, что буду выступать 115, а с кем узнаете попозже.
So it's almost confirmed now. Devon Larratt's next opponent for his 115 kg title defense at East vs West 13 in July is going to be David Dadikyan. But is Engin thinking about taking Dadikyan's 105 kg title away from him? Because that's not good news. So this is a highlight video from the Reset Arm Olymp video. Please check that out from the link in the description. Dadikyan said that he once got up to 120 kilos after defeating Todd Hutchings, but now he's back to 115 or 16 kilos. He said that he will try to defend his title, but he's not sure if he can cut to 105 kilos or not. It was already so difficult for him, and he kind of worked hard to get to this weight of 115 plus kilos, and he feels his strength to be at a different level when he's at this weight. So there is not enough benefit for him to cut down because it's not easy for him. Yes, I will defend, but I don't plan to. I am not ready to fight in the 105 kg category 3 times a year. So Dadikyan has made it clear that if he cannot cut to 105 kilos, he will just keep on pulling in the 115 kg category. And right around the time when this video dropped, Engin Terzi also created a community post. So this is how it goes. Should the champion who rejects to lose weight to make the category that he is champion at lose his title? And I will give an unpopular no in this poll. Why? Because of Devon Larratt. If Devon can be allowed to keep his title without defending it for almost 1.5 years, maybe even more, then I think everyone should be allowed for at least 1 year. I think that's where the cutoff mark should be. 1 year, you have to defend it irrespective of the reason. If you get injured, then you lose the title. If you cannot defend, you lose the title. If you have proved yourself to be too good for that weight category and you have better matches in the higher weight category, just like Devon Larratt, even in that case, I think you should forfeit that title if you cannot defend it in 365 days. The clause here can be that you get to have a rematch in that weight category where you are the champion at whenever you want and whenever you are willing to cut to that weight category. You should have that rematch, that title match in reserve whenever you want, and I think then it will make much more sense. Get rid of the interim title thing. I don't think it's needed, but I think it's almost basically the same thing, just worded in a different way. So Dadikyan also talked about the possibilities of Engin changing the weight categories to 110 kilos. If that works out, I think it is going to support many athletes and hurt a very few of the top level elite famous guys. So if the weight categories are 100, 110 and 110 plus, then guys like Dadikyan can easily cut to 110. Todzilla can cut to 100 kilos. Sasho Andreev can cut to 90 kilos where he's naturally standing at and be much more dominant, even more dominant. But maybe for Devon, it won't be so good because then he cannot have 3 titles. There is no way that he is going to be able to cut to 100 kilos. If there is a 120 kg category, then maybe he can still get 3 if he wants. And then the predictions of the Devon versus Levan and Hermes versus Denis match. Dadikyan said that at first he was betting on Levan Saginashvili. He didn't think that it is going to be too close. But right now Devon is showing so much confidence that it got Dadikyan confused, and maybe the match is on right now. This is a good prediction as of now. The match can actually be close, but the thing that I want to say to Dadikyan is, if the match between Devon and Levan is close, then the match between Dadikyan and Devon at East vs West 13 will not be close, because Devon is not going to be more than 5 kilos heavier for the Levan match compared to the 115 kg category match against Dadikyan. He didn't clearly give his prediction in the Denis versus Hermes match, but the look on his face and the selection of words clearly indicates that Dadikyan wants Denis to win, but he thinks that Hermes is going to destroy him. Denis was also interviewed in the same video, and the first few sentences that he mentioned are no good news for the Denis Cyplenkov fans. Training against the odds. Everything hurts. Got the flu, so cannot train with maximum weights. And the knees are still bothering him a little bit, but it is not affecting the training. And for the third time, Denis emphasized on the fact that do not get carried away by watching my practice pulls. I am hiding some stuff from you. I'm not going to make the mistake that I did last time. So they keep on mentioning that they are hiding something, and clearly they are. They're not showing the ready goes. But how much can Denis Cyplenkov change now when he's in his early 40s or mid 40s and when he has been arm wrestling for more than 2 decades? That's the big question, and that leads me to believe that Denis is still in big trouble against Hermes Gasparini. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.